This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. Community members in Akwesasne Mohawk territory are continuing to meet to discuss matters impacting the community, including ongoing tension with police after recent raids this month at a cannabis dispensary, as tribal councils on both the U.S. and Canadian sides ask for calm. This after social media posts and stories by the Cornwall Standard, Freeholder, and the Ottawa Citizen reported recent protests turned violent. According to a statement by the Mohawk Councils, a series of events took place related to the regulation of recreational cannabis Friday that threatened to disrupt the peace and safety of the community. The council says they respect different perspectives on the matter and encourage peaceful dialogue. Some community members and social media posts say it's more than just about cannabis, but long-standing issues over who governs the community, federal governments, tribal councils, or the local people. Local community members are inviting people to weekly meetings to discuss community issues, including cannabis. Recreational marijuana became legal in Canada last year, with Indigenous groups among those seeking to benefit from the industry. The Alaska House of Representatives created the first ever special committee on tribal affairs. On Monday, the resolution to create the committee was passed by a vote of 37-1. It will deal solely with tribal issues in the legislature, such as healthcare, law enforcement, and economic development. Members will be tasked with advancing partnerships between tribes and the state government. The Tribal Affairs Committee has been authorized through January 2021. The Blackfeet Nation in Montana is encouraging bison, a traditional food, as an alternative to beef, back into local diets. Samantha Weber has more.
Still got buffalo meat in my freezer.
On an evening in early February, the meat that 89-year-old Edmund Auger was thinking about for dinner was free. He wouldn't have to look very far to get more. Auger is the chairman of the Honorary Council for the Blackfeet Nation in northwestern Montana. The tribe is making efforts to offer its citizens more local, healthy food in a place where it can sometimes be hard to come by.
In this day and age, and everything is really trying to get back to the healthy side of living or in eating.
That's Irvin Carlson, the director of the Blackfeet Nation Buffalo Program since 1996. The tribe has maintained a herd since 1974, but their history with the animal goes back generations.
Buffalo have always taken care of us.
When white settlers moved across the northern plains in the late 1800s, they hunted the animal to near extinction. Blackfeet people were left squeezed onto an isolated reservation without access to many of their traditional sources of food, which were replaced over time with a much more processed diet.
Maybe our body is not able to digest all the sugar and salt and stuff like that. So the big epidemic of diabetes.
To help fight those health issues, Carlson said the tribe began giving away bison meat to community members who need it most about 6 years ago.
Our elders, to our diabetics, to people with any other kind of heart disease, and then also to our ceremonies, free of charge.
Auger thinks a lot of people assume that lean bison meat just won't taste as good as fat-filled beef.
But, once you get started on it, you become to liking it quite a bit. Well, I eat all the buffalo I can handle.
Carlson said he hopes to be able to distribute more meat to the local community as the herd grows. The tribe's plans for its bison in the near future are far-reaching, from local school lunches to a possible beef and bison processing facility to reintroducing a separate herd of free-roaming bison to the Rocky Mountain front. I'm Samantha Weber.
And I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced by Koahnic Broadcast Corporation with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Support by Travois, seeking current Haskell Indian Nations University students for a summer internship in Kansas City, Missouri, in partnership with TEPA. Application deadline is April 23rd at travois.com. Support by PrairieEdge.com, where you can find a full selection of Pendleton products, traditional ledger art, beadwork, and quill work, as well as a complete line of native books, music, and movies in Rapid City or online at PrairieEdge.com. Wopila.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.